Welcome to recap of turn 40 of my Age of Wonders 3 Draconian Necromancer series. I forgot to mention that at some point the first opponent of the 7 allied opponents that I'm facing surrendered to me. I forget quite when that was, or they were defeated or something. And I'm reminded because in turn 40 I had Shanga lose at my hands. So to recap, that means that Shnaga, I guess, Goblin Rogue, lost to me this turn, and previously the Goblin Necromancer. And I think that's because I took out, I think that's from when I took out, I think this was their capital. Yeah, that makes sense, given all the stuff. I think their leader and their capital was here, and so I killed them in one fell swoop. So let's look at stuff. Ton of battles in turn 40. A lot of stuff. So, yeah. And Shnaga surrendered just because I own, almost half the map at this point. And so that's starting to intimidate people where they don't have near the landmass that I do. And so it will lead to some surrenders, especially if I've dealt them a blow. So, turn 40, a new hero offers to join. I accepted their surrender. I think I got Centurion. I think I got 100 units. And so it upgrades, gives a level to all units, including all my heroes, which is really great, especially on my high tier heroes, where it's harder to get levels because they're high tier. Let's check out some of the stuff. Alright, I sent someone out here because this guy was gunning for here, so took him out easily with a Reaper. Ragtag troops took out this group of people. Yep. Oh yeah, let's see, I clicked on that one. I didn't show this one. This was kind of interesting. So I took over this town. Had a decent array of ranged units and kind of spread over 3 stacks. So you can see how my, champ 1, champ 1, champ 3, champ 3, wow, champ 3, and then 13. You can see how I decimate them in this battle. And they don't have full walls, so that's part of it. So, I have really strong people. Although they did have some gold units themselves. They're tier 1s and tier 2s, right? Versus my tier 2s, 3s, and 4s. So I just move right up in their faces. Big damage. Big damage. Hardly doing any damage. My hero. Wow. Easily taken out. Very, very easy. That was that. Oh yeah, did I took out, okay. Okay. It was with this battle that I took out Dolores. So I guess this was their capital and their hero was here, so I took them out. So that's why 2 people dropped. That's right. Okay. Talked about that one. Talked about that one. 3 down. Again, just ragtag group of units though. Glutton's definitely a leader. Takes them out pretty easily. Ragtag units just clearing out easy enemies. Good example of, so lots of levels even though they're tier 1 stuff. Champion 4, look at that. 82 and 12 and 11 on a cadaver. It's phenomenal. So easily took them out without breaking a sweat. It might be instructive to see. So you can see how I like to a lot of times pack people into the corner. Shadow form reduces physical damage, I think by 60%. So sometimes I'll make room to bump up a level of Cloak and Dagger for the extra casting points so I can cast Shadow form with the rogue hero. So I keep my ranged units in the back, not doing much damage with the ranged. That's okay. I mean, with the cadavers being immune to a lot of what they're dishing out, it's, you know, just low damage, attacking low damage. And anything can happen to these guys, and it doesn't matter. They can fall, because they'll come back. Well, so, you know, they take out my units that resuscitate on their own, so easy peasy. Low key battle. Oh, this was a fun one. Yeah. So you can see how I pick up a Ghoul King Shock Serpent. I guess plus a baby one. I ideally wanted both kings, but I had to lose a unit in the process. But this is kind of nuts. Because again, I don't have the optimal debuffing strategy, but I do have a Deathbringer who kind of stands in for a Necromancer. And of course my Ghoul Glutton, though he's not very ranked, can take a lot of punishment. So you can see how they surround my guy here. I am able to web that guy, which is great. I was able to Ghoul Curse him without decreasing the resistance much further, so that's very convenient. Very convenient. This guy is getting lower. Trying to keep Glutton healed up. Unfortunately, was not able to ghoul the second King Shock Serpent. I was able to steal enchantment so that we could get back into the fray and no longer be stunned. And just clean up at this point. Yep. So that's pretty cool, picking up a King Shock Serpent without all the effort of having to raise him yourself. Brought this guy in, took out a hero without too much trouble. Yeah, cleared the Sphinx Temple. These units, I was a bit sloppy, so I lost some units here, which is just crazy sloppiness on my part. But I was getting a little loose on my flying stacks. Yep, this guy is great. Wraith King's great for the heal. And then with one of my Necromancer stacks, just clearing this. I think I meant to ghoul one of these folks, but did not do so. So you can see the folks who surrendered gave me Goblin Rogue and 2 other units, so I think I'm plundering this city with the Hasty Plunder, which is real nice. So I'll take the Golden Leaf because I can't defend this because it's way too deep into enemy territory. But otherwise, I mean, you can see where I am along the front, pretty similar to where I was before in prior turns. Kind of peeking into here and hoping to loop around and come down. I don't like that this pocket, I don't like that my front is really squeezed and that I don't have units here, so I'm going to look to fill this hole soon. Ideally with these folks, get them up in here And then moving down here so I can eventually push west. And we see that it looks like a dreadnought, so you've got to be very careful of dreadnoughts. They're some of the most dangerous because of their flame tanks and flame-based attacks. Not good for a necromancer. So that is turn 40. Palace of the Perished I'm building. Eventually Palace of the Perished here. I was building a life steal plus defensive strike just to try that out instead of a life drain. But I think I probably will not do that again. I think I value having the life drain. And if they have some sort of additional life steal on that hero for some reason, then it goes up to a greater life drain. While I think defensive strike is nice, I'd rather have the drain rather than just life steal. So yeah, that's what's happening with that. You can see my troops and who's scouting and who's together. Pick that up. And then picked him up as well recently. So yeah, that's it. See you for turn 30 or turn 41.